Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Namah, my salutations. Shivaya, to Lord Shiva. My salutations to Lord Shiva. Namah, salutation, surrender. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to Lord Shiva. Meaning, I surrender my will to the will of the Lord. May the will of the Lord prevail in my life. It is this will with which I assert myself I make demands upon others. I have expectations of others. And by which, in a subtle manner, I seek to control others. That has become my habit. To exercise my will to control others. In a very subtle manner, by making demands upon others, having expectations of the others, desiring, even though that demand or expectation may not be outwardly expressed. Inwardly, I wish that this should happen. I wish that this should not happen. In so doing, I am isolating myself from the Lord. Who is the Lord? What is the nature of Ishvara? That he is love and compassion by nature. And therefore, what is nothing but the grace and compassion of Ishvara. What is Ishvara. And Ishvara is of the nature of grace and compassion. Therefore, what is is grace and compassion. What comes to me every moment, whether pleasant or unpleasant, what comes to me is whether desirable or undesirable. In that form of desirable or undesirable, what comes before me is Ishvara. Because what is Ishvara. And Ishvara is grace and compassion. Therefore, the desirable also is the expression of Ishvara's grace and compassion, and the undesirable also is an expression of the grace and compassion that is Ishvara. Namah means surrender. Surrender means graceful acceptance. What is graceful acceptance? When I do not blame anybody. I do not blame others, nor do I blame myself. When the mind is free from this tendency of blaming, other times I congratulate. When in my opinion something favorable happens, I congratulate. Either I congratulate somebody for showing me the favor, or I congratulate myself for the success. For the undesirable, for the failure, for what I do not like, I blame. Either I blame others or blame myself. That is asserting my will. In that way, creating a split between Ishvara and myself. When success happens, when what I consider desirable happens, I congratulate others. If I think they are the authors of success, or I congratulate myself if I think I am the author of success. That is what the will does. Superimposes authorship, kartritva, doership upon others and or myself. Therefore, when failure happens, when something happens that I do not approve, when something happens that I do not like, I blame someone else. If in my opinion that someone else is the author, the doer, or I blame myself. If I think that I am the author, I am the doer. If success happens, if what I think is desirable happens, then I congratulate others. When I look upon them as the authors of this success, or I congratulate myself, if I look upon myself as the author of success. This is branding, concluding, judging. The will always brands, it judges, and then comes up with an opinion, and then feels happy or unhappy. Om Namah Shivaya. The fact is that Ishvara alone is the author. He is the creator. He is the sustainer. He is the ordainer. He is the dispenser of the results of action. So he is always the karta. He is the author. If someone else looks like the author or the doer, it is Ishvara who does that through that person. If I think I am the author, it is Ishvara who does it through I. Ishvara alone is the author. Because he has the knowledge and the capability to do what is to be done. So Namah, recognizing that Ishvara is the author, he alone creates situations every moment. He alone inspires or prompts people to behave the way they do. The creatures simply follow their nature. Ishvara is the doer, the author. Similarly, through me also, Ishvara alone is the doer. And therefore, if you have to congratulate somebody, it is Ishvara who should be congratulated. If you have to blame somebody, it is Ishvara who should be blamed. But should Ishvara really be blamed? Yes, if he is punishing me, if he is hurting me, but if you accept that Ishvara is nothing but grace and compassion, how can Ishvara punish? How can Ishvara hurt? Ishvara can only bless. Which means that even the pain and suffering that comes to me is also Ishvara's blessing in disguise. This is Shraddha. In Namah, in surrender, this Shraddha is involved. That it is Ishvara who does everything at all the times, and that He is of the nature of grace and compassion. Meaning that Ishvara is constantly showering His compassion upon me, showering His grace upon me. Sometimes that grace comes through success, through what is pleasant, through what is desirable. Sometimes that grace comes through what is unpleasant, undesirable. Whether it is sweet, it is Ishvara's prasada. Whether it is bitter, that also is Ishvara's prasada. Thus, to look upon everything that I confront, to look upon everything that comes to me as authored by Ishvara, and that it is an expression of Ishvara's grace and compassion. That Ishvara is my well-wisher. He wants me to grow. He wants me to become free. He wants me to be happy ultimately. For that long-term gain, Ishvara gives sometimes a short-term pain. Then pain also is if I resist. The resistance to what is happening is will. Graceful acceptance of what is happening is surrender, Namah. Om Namah Shivaya. My salutations to Lord Shiva. I surrender my will to Lord Shiva. I surrender my resistance. I surrender my judgment. I surrender my branding. And see the authorship of Ishvara in everything that happens. That there is a blessing in everything that happens. What happens is desirable. What happens is likable. Then it is the evident blessing. What happens is undesirable, unpleasant, is the blessing in disguise. It is blessing nevertheless. And therefore, I have no resistance to what is happening. I do not make any demands. I do not try to control. There is graceful acceptance. That is called Namah. That is surrendering the will. This will represents bondage. I am a slave of my will. The only way to become free is to surrender the will to the Lord. Is to offer that will to the Lord. Then what is harmony. What is peace. Om Namah Shivaya. My salutations to Lord Shiva. I surrender my will to Lord Shiva and experience freedom. Surrendering will to the Lord is claiming freedom. There is inner freedom in surrender, not bondage, not helplessness. When I am willing to surrender my will to the Lord, that is namaskar. That is surrender. That is harmony. That is peace. That is the self. Harmony and peace, indeed, is my true nature. Bondage is due to habit of asserting myself. Of desiring, expecting, demanding. Om Namah Shivaya. I give up their expectations, that demand. Not only I do not express it outwardly, in my mind also, I seek to give up that demand, that expectation, that subtle way of controlling and manipulating. Not controlling and manipulating others is giving them the freedom. And then I also enjoy the freedom. Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti.